Alright, let's go ahead and check out some Halloween 4 filming locations. We're starting off with Jamie Lloyd's house, also known as the Carruthers house. Now this is where the movie's shocking ending was filmed. Loomis thought Michael was finally dead, and he was contemplating life without Michael going forward. But next thing you know, he sees Jamie Lloyd standing at the top of the stairs holding bloody scissors after she stabbed her stepmother. Loomis yells no over and over again because when he looked into Jamie Lloyd's eyes, he realized he had seen those eyes before. Those were the eyes of Michael Myers, and it was then that he knew that the nightmare was not over. Awesome performance, props to Donald Pleasence, Danielle Harris, great job. Here's what the house looks like today. This footage is from only 3 days ago, and it's a really cool house. I love that the homeowners embrace the history of the house. They're proudly flying a Halloween flag with Michael Myers from the Halloween 4 poster on it. And in previous years, they even put up even more Halloween related decor. Here's video I recorded in 2021 where they put up the flag that you saw earlier and also other Halloween items. But the coolest item of all, they displayed Jamie Lloyd's clown costume on the window. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to switch gears and we're going to honor a fallen hero from Halloween 4, the one and only Bucky. Gone but not forgotten. Listen, Bucky was just minding his own business, working night shift when Michael Myers suddenly showed up and threw Bucky into an electrical transformer, which electrocuted Bucky and caused a citywide blackout. And I think they should change the name of this location to the Bucky Memorial Power Plant, or at the very least, change this sign to look like this. Come on, man, someone start a petition. And here's what this place looks like today. Pretty much still looks the same. Next up is Michael's vacation home between murder sprees, Ridgemont Federal Sanitarium, located in Salt Lake City, Utah. And check this out, look how awesome it looks in the fall. Here's that one section that was made to look like a security checkpoint in the movie. So in the movie, they give the impression that there's some kind of driveway that the ambulance goes up after checking in. Behind this section, there's actually some steps on the backside, and let me show you where those steps take you. As you go up, you realize the steps split up into different directions. If you take the steps on the right, you end up on top of the security checkpoint from the movie, and you get an awesome view of Salt Lake City. And let's be honest, who knew that Ridgemont Federal Sanitarium could be such a romantic getaway? You can even propose up here. Then if you go back and go up the other steps, they take you closer to the building. Originally, this was the old Veterans Hospital built in 1932. In 2004, it was purchased by Pembroke Capital Park and converted to luxury condos, and the conversion was completed in 2008. And if you're interested in living here, guess what? You're in luck. Here's a current listing for a condo, only $1.5 million, and you can live at Ridgemont Federal Sanitarium. And this footage you're seeing right here is from about just 2 or 3 days ago. But about 2 months ago, I went by this spot at night. And yes, my friends, it was very creepy. As I was heading to my next location, I spotted Crown Burgers. If you're ever in Salt Lake City and you love burgers, check this place out. It's pretty good. I mean, it's so good that even Michael Myers would skip his usual favorite meal just to eat here, if you know what I mean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to pay tribute to another fallen hero from Halloween 4, the one and only Ted Hollister. Yes, the man, the myth, the mistaken identity himself. Listen, the poor man was just standing around minding his business when a guy from Earl's posse mistook him for Michael Myers and shot him to death. It's a true tragedy, to say the least. The actual location is Memory Grove Park in Salt Lake City. This place is beautiful. And here, let's walk up to the place where Ted Hollister met his fate, and let's see if he's still there. Because, hey, you never know. Maybe nobody took him away because they thought he was a Halloween decoration. Okay, looks like Ted is nowhere to be found. That's good, I guess. In real life, this is actually a monument that commemorates the life of soldiers from Utah who died in World War I. The monument was finalized in 1932, and the ceremony was held on Memorial Day of that same year. The park itself is awesome, let me tell you, especially in the fall. It's a great place to visit with your family, your friends, or even come by yourself. As I was walking, I did notice an abandoned stroller up in the woods. Check it out, very strange. And yes, I was tempted to check it out, but I was worried that the baby from Dead Alive was hiding there ready to attack. All right, let's go back to Ted Hollister's favorite spot, and I'm going to do a professional reenactment of what happened that fateful night from Ted Hollister's point of view.
Oh man, everyone is talking about Michael Myers being on the loose. I know, I'm gonna hide right here all night long to guarantee I'll make it through the night. Oh look, it's Earl and the boys. Now I'm guaranteed to survive through the night. Strength in numbers, baby. Hey guys! What the crap?
Next up is the Meeker House. This is where a lot of action happens towards the end of the movie. But first, check out this house next door to the Meeker House. Great Halloween decorations, 2 thumbs up. As for the Meeker House, it pretty much still looks the same. The only thing we need is Kelly Meeker standing right there in her Cops Do It by the Book shirt, and we're good. And the scene where Rachel, Jamie, and Michael are on the rooftop is awesome. Of course, that specific scene was not filmed on the actual rooftop of this house. They actually built a replica rooftop on an open field, and that's where it was done. Next up is Jamie Lloyd's school. This is where she's bullied by those annoying kids. She runs out of the school and stands by the tree. Rachel and Lindsay then pick her up, and her day gets better. Just kidding, this is Halloween. Of course her day doesn't get better. Here is Jamie's school. In real life it's called the McGillis School, and the scene where she runs out is on the other side of the building, so let's go check it out. Here it is. So let's do it a little bit different. Let's retrace her steps from her leaving the school and going up to the tree. This is what she would have seen from her point of view. And just like the other locations, this place looks awesome in the fall, and I do love that the stone wall is literally the same one from the movie. Now let's take a trip to the middle of nowhere and visit Penney's Cafe. We see this location early on in the movie. This is where Loomis encounters the bandaged up Michael Myers, and this place was an actual cafe built in 1951. Unfortunately, it is now closed. Guess what though? You can literally own Penney's Cafe. Here's the current listing showing you can own it for $1.2 million. And here's some interior pictures from the listing. And let me tell you, I love the vibes of this place. Now we're checking out Vincent Drug. In the movie, this is where Rachel brings Jamie to buy a Halloween costume. Funny enough, Michael just happened to be there as well, shopping for a new mask. And in usual Michael fashion, he couldn't just get the mask and pay for it. He had to cause a scene and scare Jamie to death, and poor Jamie's Halloween day keeps getting better by the hour. For the record, the interior shots of Vincent Drug were filmed at a different location, but the memorable classic exterior that you see in Halloween 4 and 5 is right here. This is what it looks like today. A business named Cactus and Tropicals currently operates inside Vincent Drug. And this is awesome because the place basically looked abandoned for many years. Thankfully, the new owners are awesome and they embrace the history of the building. They kept the OG Vincent Drug sign on the outside, and they proudly display one of the original exterior Vincent Drug glass panels inside their shop. What a difference, it looks great. And here's some footage I recorded in 2022 where Vincent Drug looks abandoned, and look at it now. It looks like Cinderella when she shows up at the ball. It's not just Vincent Drug though. This entire area is being revitalized and it looks great. Another specific example is across the street from Vincent Drug. Check out this classic retro movie theater built in 1918. It's been fully restored as well, and here's footage from 2022 where we can see it in its apparently abandoned state, all dusty and run down, and look at it now. It looks incredible. Earlier this year, Onset Cinema hosted a special screening of Halloween 4 next to Vincent Drug, and to be more exact, it was in the outdoor patio belonging to a pizza place called the Bambino, right next to Vincent Drug, and it was so much fun.